Dwane, Doug Smith, the Toronto Star. Offensive rebounding by opponents has been a problem of yours all year. What did you see today that allowed the Wizards all those second chance points?
I thought we did an excellent job defensively. We held them to 39%. And a lot of the rebounds in those situations they scored on where they have 20 second chance points, that's the game. I mean, we've talked about it. And it's not just our big guys, it's everybody. We start watching once the shot goes up, and we got to get in, clean up the boards, and we know that. It's been an issue. We do a good job, we don't do a good job, so we got to get consistent with it. And until we make a priority, it's going to be hard for us. But with that said, though, Doug, I'm going to say, one game, if we had a one today, or, the series is a lot of basketball to be played. A lot of basketball to be played. So, again, it's not over. It's not gloom and doom.
They also did pack the paint and force you guys to shoot threes, and you didn't make shots that you generally get good shots out of.
Our shooters were 15 for 57. And shots we got to take, we're going to continue to take them. And because that's who we are, and we just got to make them. We had great looks, and I believe in our shooters, and they believe in themselves. So that part I'm not concerned about. That they're not going to miss that many shots again. But what we have to be concerned about is our rebound.
Coach, they doubled DeMar a lot, doubled Lou a lot, coming off screens. Did you guys not react to that well?
No, we did. I thought we executed very well again. We had 21 assists. So I thought we got the ball out of those traps. That wasn't, John, what made us miss shots. We executed out of that. I thought Amir was a benefactor from that. He had 18 points where he attacked out of the double team. We did a good job of finding the pocket, and we attacked out of that. So again, we were ready for it. We went through it yesterday in practice, and we were prepared for the double team.
The one part where the defense maybe struggled was when Paul Pierce went in at the 4. What in the second quarter there? What did you see unfolding?
Well, he scored 3 times on scramble plays. Offensive rebound, get it, score. Offensive rebound, get it, score. Was my recollection of that, Eric, and I understand what you're saying. And right after that, we got Pat back in. Then we moved DeMar to that position to rectify that. But he didn't. It wasn't like he executed at the 4. Some of the miraculous play to hurt us. It was offensive rebounding that he got it back on those possessions. So.
You were a little bit concerned about Kyle getting game ready. I mean, I guess there's a big step up from Wednesday night versus Charlotte and Saturday in the playoffs. Did he look?
No, he'll be okay. Believe me, he had some good looks that he can make. Again, it's a big difference, like you said, between last week and this week. But he's going to take those shots. He will make those shots. It's what he's done his whole career, and believe me, he'll be ready the next time we come around to make those shots. Even he had some good looks in interior layups that he usually makes. The timing was just a little off, but he'll be okay.
Coach, Steve Brothers, the Pro B-ball. It seemed both teams looked tight off the start. Were you surprised of the struggling going on in that early part of the game?
Well, I thought they played excellent defense. As John mentioned, they did some good things defensively. We weren't totally surprised. We did some things defensively to disrupt what they were doing. And but again, it may be tightness. I don't know if it was tightness or not. I thought our defense was decent. Again, other than the rebounding. We were where we were supposed to be in the rotations. Our double teams were good. So, again, I don't know what their reasoning was, but I thought we had good looks offensively, and, again, beat it up to the cows come home on the rebounding. And, again, it's not like it's the bigs. It's the guards have to come back in once the shot goes up and help the bigs out. DeMar DeRozan did it. He had, 11 rebounds. So we got to continue. We got to get everybody to get in that mode.
Coach Clinton Hosanna, BASN, just your thoughts on what seemed to be waning momentum going from the fourth into the OT?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Sorry. What your thoughts on what seemed to be waning momentum going from the fourth quarter into OT?
OT, I thought they got 3 straight offensive rebounds that broke our back. I thought that took our will, our little mojo, what we had going in. I got to look at the film. I got to watch the last plays with Lou Williams 3 in the corner and T. Ross's lob play. I got to look at those and see what happened with those. Those were interesting plays. But again, I thought we lost our mojo once we gave up some long offensive rebounds. We got them to miss and couldn't come up with those 3 rebounds.
Go ahead, Josh.
Coach, was it just a rotation thing with James?
Yeah, it was. Again, James is a matchup situation, and again, he could be in play in this series somewhere. The difficult thing to do, Josh, is play all of our wings. We got a good rotation with Gravis, Kyle, DeMar, Terrence, in that group, and it's just hard to get that 5th guy in there, and unless it's just a special matchup. And again, it will come into play in this series at some point, but today wasn't the day. Believe me, I heard all the people yelling, put James in. But again, who do you take out? We were having trouble with the outside shot. DeMar was doing a good job. Lou is a threat. So we'll see. There's going to be a place for James, and I've talked to him about that.